adventures. We haven't got a menu, got stew and ale. Got bits, but not for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. We haven't got a menu, got stew and ale. Leave your axe at the door.
we are playing Regaining Lost Power, though these characters are different than the others. These ones are more of mercenary types, where they themselves has not lost their memories, not lost their magics, but have worked their way up to 8th level by gaining inspiration from previous parties that have gone around Faerun and collected artifacts to destroy and help out the land in this chaotic time where almost a year ago the Great Surge, the Great Siphon, happened, where everyone lost their memories and magic. And now these heroes are starting in a southern moor town, further away from the major cities, but the town of Veymarsh is in a small, smaller area. It's closer to Kalimport, but it is just an outlying city that is paired with its sister city of Soldorfa in bringing the major trade shipments into the area of Tather and the Shar. The This city was once bustling and busy most time of the year, but the winter has slowed down the trade with the northern cities and coming and going. Every year, it will make up for it in the spring and summer with the beautiful scenery and festivals. And these new people, these new adventurers, have kept somewhat busy in the dry questing winter season with tasks to keep the town and its denizens safe. So, I'd like to start with uh, Aja. Would you like to describe your character and then say what your person has been doing this winter?
It was Asha?
Aja.
Aja, okay. My name is Aja Revas. I am a elf of variety. I am a ranger. Um, let's see here. I come from, a loving household and just kind of decided to explore the world when I came of age. Eventually joined a craftsman guild, the artisans guild, to learn how to make bows and arrows and weaponry and what have you. Raja has pale skin, the color of warm sand, the faint hint of gray. She has freckles like her mother. And she loves them dearly. And she has silver white hair tied into a messy bun, barely held together by her favorite red ribbon. Fun fact about Tasha, her favorite color is red. Her father, wouldn't let her get like the really nice red armor. Understandable, very hard to hunt in forests and such if you're wearing bright red. So Aja did what she could with many dark red highlights. And those seem to be acceptable by her father. He did not scold her for that. She has golden eyes and a red tattoo over her left eye, like her father. And overlined, like heavy overlined eyeliner of a bright red color. She also has a dusty green cloak that her father advised her to take, and it would help with hunting. Yeah, that is Aja. During this downtime, Aja has been hanging out at her Artisans Guild branch, and she's been working on her fletching and bow making. She's also been doing some, odd jobs for the guild in between training too. probably also helping run like the guild's store. There's like a little what do you call it? Gift shop that she probably helps run as well.
All right. And now to the other name that we're going to be confusing every time with. Asha, would you like to describe your character and what they are doing during this winter?
Asha is Ashe for short. An Eladrin Cleric. So her favorite color is blue. She has teal eyes, and her skin has a little bit of a purple tint. She's kind of short. When she talks, she's pretty quiet. But she's very patient and likes to help people. And her hair is dark purple. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. And sorry, I forgot the other half of the question. And so during this time, she has been staying at the local temple of her goddess. Did I write it down here? Mishakal. Getting room and board in exchange for helping with healing people and with the gardens, because she likes gardening.
All right. And now I'd like to hear from Loki. What describe your character and what they are doing during this downtime.
Well, I stand and put my hands on my hips and say, "I am Loki Elkman," and my cloak billows dramatically.
How does it do that?
There isn't even any wind. How do you do that?
I know.
Not cheated.
Yeah, can you pull your fly up, please? Thanks.
I left home a while back, basically because I have a problem with authority figures, and I wasn't the chief, so I figured I better not be where the chief can tell me what to do. I don't have a favorite color. Mayhaps gold. Gold is good. Yeah, gold is good. I have long blonde hair, of course, and blue eyes naturally. And when I'm not adventuring, now here I'm stuck here in this town, so I've been going down and taking day work on the docks, unloading cargo. Yeah. This is good. This pays my lodging. Scaring up some axe throwing contests. I do very, very well in the axe throwing contests. Yeah. And then I go to the tavern and drink ale. I do not like the mead. Another reason why I left home.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that the token creator could make hair that bright. So that's pretty impressive.
It's natural.
I mean,
Yeah.
how much sneaking can you do around with that glowing mane behind you?
It's really quite the sight with the billowing cape and the billowing hair, glowing hair.
Maybe if someone has a bullseye lantern that shines on you, it'll blind them.
Oh my god!
All right. So next up is Sheila.
Well, howdy. I'm Sheila Johnson. I've been just hanging out here at just the finest people in this little city. There's a couple little places I found that let me go in and sing my songs. And I've been staying upstairs at the inn downtown, and they're letting me. I just write songs during the day, and at nighttime I go in and I sing the stuff I write and see how people like them. And then I also have been putting together some little open stage nights where people can come down, and I encourage people to get up on that stage and sing for the other people, and they just have so much fun. And there's some just real kind people around. And Sheila's a real attractive young lady with curly blonde hair that she's got kind of braided up, and she's got this bright purple headdress she wears. It looks like they kind of trying to look like horns, and they're kind of they look like they've got a lot of paint on them, like she wears it like a hat. And she always wears a long skirt that just moves around a lot when she walks. And she's just a real attractive young lady. She's got some kind of yellow eyes, but people don't seem. And that's how she's been spending her time.
All right. Well, thank you, Dolly Parton. We will go on to if the next person's ready, Cawthon.
Real quick, I just want to say I love the idea of a tiefling painting their horns. Like, I've just never thought of that. But it's like, yeah, no, that would check out. That makes sense. It's like they're like nails. You'd paint your nails and stuff. Like, why wouldn't you paint your horns?
She kind of does it because she doesn't want to scare people. So she makes it kind of look like they're artificial.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Love it.
Does she bedazzle her tail as well?
No, that tail is hidden under my skirts. No, we don't just talk about that.
Okay. Another closet tiefling. Add that to the list.
Another closet tiefling. Well, I didn't know they were out there.
No, it's just so many
No,
people
they
in
were
these
closet.
games have made tieflings
Closeted
that don't
tieflings.
want to be known as a tiefling.
Obvious tieflings, yeah, probably.
I guess a little bit more about the world. The northern area, like in the major cities of Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter, and Silver Moon, and that such, they're a bit more true-blooded, in the sense that they have more humans, elves, dwarves, that kind of thing. As you go further south, you'll see more of an exotic, and that's not what my opinion of him. That's what the company calls different races, but the exotic races of like goblins, orcs, kobolds, tiefling, that kind of. So yeah, it is a little bit more widely accepted to be more monstrous down south.
All right.
Especially in the city of Skuld, where there are pretty much no humans in that city. It's mostly like goblins and trolls and others living in peace. All right, Cawthon, is your character ready?
I think I just finished. I would go with both. He's a giant. He's a Goliath Paladin. I haven't really figured out what he's gonna wear just yet. He's probably gonna be heavy. He's like he's 7'10".
Jesus.
320 pounds, pale blue eyes, short white hair, maybe a mullet. We'll see. With like brownish gray skin. And he's lawful neutral. Everything is by the book. Doesn't matter who you are. You know, if you're a bad guy, supposed to be a by the book bad guy. If you're a good person, you should follow the law. Be a good person. And he's all about. He's from the Emerald Enclave, which is due to being a Goliath and growing up in the mountains. He has an affinity for nature, but also for protecting people. And he's one of his weaknesses is just trusting those in command in power of decision making and taking their word for gospel. But he will fight tooth and nail to save people that he's chosen to be with. He doesn't want to get beat up, but also doesn't really want to kill people. Even though he wields a giant fucking greatsword.
All right. Do you have some idea of what Cthulhu would be doing during this downtime?
Yeah, he would have taken off his armor and gone back up a mountain. Kind of just fucked off. And then would only come back when it was agreed upon that the people would resume doing stuff.
All right.
He's rather
so
solitary,
You are
but
not present.
not mute, not late arriving, I would say, but not like Taylor Redding late arriving, just like slightly late.
You arrive precisely when you...
Yes, a Goliath is never late.
He arrives precisely on time.
Okay. So in this town, these new adventurers are working about their day. Various people are either on the dock, or taking care of those who need it in the temple. I will say that actually we'll get to it. So you have heard rumors about what has happened in Baldur's Gate, but there hasn't been anything to confirm those rumors. These rumors are of an invading army, large enough to fight off the Flaming Fist and conquer the major city of Baldur's Gate. But that's only a rumor. At this time, it's late afternoon. The last of the ships are arriving in the port. Everyone is eager to get home, their warm dinners, and loving families. The final ship floats into port, and the harbor crew is ready to accept it. Loki, you are one of the final, waiting for the ship. You've got your harbor, I don't know what it's called, the rope they use to tether everything down.
Okay.
So you're standing with the others waiting for this. Sheila, you are at the docks. You are having a final sing for the sailors, keeping them entertained. You have your satchel out for any tips that might come in.
Okay.
I'll have you roll 3d20.
How many tips I got? Busking.
All right. So wow. For the day's tips, you got 13 copper, 10 silver, and 3 gold in total.
Okay.
And you were pretty happy about that. You've increased the morale of this crew, this harbor on this dreary winter's day. So you feel like you've done good. You've made an improvement on these people's lives.
Right.
And Aja, with a J, you are finalizing some shipments going out that your guild has crafted for the next day. You want to get that done. You're like waiting for the paperwork. It's just irritating that the guild sent you on this trip again. You feel a little underappreciated, but you are eager to get this done and get more income for your work. And Asha, or Ash, you are at the temple, waiting for anyone. You know that at this part of the day, this is when a lot more of the less fortunate come in, as it's getting closer to nightfall. You are waiting for anyone to show up so you can feed them and clothe them and give them bedding for the evening. And as you are doing your tasks, the final ship that comes in is gently floating into the harbor. And Loki and your mates are just like waiting to accept it. And as the boat gets closer and closer, you notice that they haven't dropped anchor yet. It's getting closer, and you like sense that something's going on. They need to stop and drop anchor until it's gonna like damage the dock. And as you count the seconds that go by, the anchor doesn't drop, and it comes closer and closer.
Quick, get off the dock, everyone! Run!
People
Run
are
for your freaking lives!
What?
uh,
Run!
people are like alerted to this. They turn their heads quickly and see the imminent danger that's coming. Though it's like fairly slow, enough people are able to get out of the way. But because of your outcry of safety, enough people get out of the way before the boat hits the dock, and with the straining wood pushes it back, splintering some of the dock wood and also some of the ship. And this causes the boat to come to a stop. It kind of, with the momentum, pushes back against the water. And then your fellow crewmates that got out of the way quickly throw their ropes to secure the boat in place. Though another unusual thing, you don't see any of the sailors on the boat. It seems that this boat has come to port on its own. And everyone shuffles around, getting the gangplank up to feed up onto the boat where everyone can walk on. But with this sudden change, with this difference, everyone's a bit hesitant to go aboard this ship. With the commotion, the harbor master comes out and is talking to one of the crew members about what has happened. And with a quick exchange, he and two other individuals go up to the gangplank, and he sends a couple on board to see what's up. And from the deck of the ship, you hear the voice of someone say, "No one's here! There's no crew!" And there's a little bit of murmuring.
Do we know
Oh.
what was on that ship?
Uh,
Like, was that like it was a ship that had some cargo for the Craftsman Guild?
So you wouldn't have been notified immediately because you were working on an outgoing shipment, so you wouldn't have been paying much attention to it.
Okay.
But Loki would have known that this is a trade ship that you were expecting from Baldur's Gate. It had a lot of goods on it, and furs, wood, metal, just a lot of tools as well. And so after you hear that nobody's on board, the harbor master sends some more people up. Loki, would you like to be one of the people that goes up to the ship?
Sure.
Sheila and Aja, you notice this. This isn't like your part, your dealings, but I mean it's something to. It's new. It's a new thing that came in. An oddity, a ship without its crew. Um, so Loki, you go up with about half a dozen other crew members to investigate. You look around, and as soon as you get up the gangplank, you notice that like it has been abandoned for some time. There is wear on the mast, the various ropes. Some of the uh, other crew go down to the base of the ship where all the trade goods are, and you're looking around, and after those individuals have gone down for like maybe a minute, you haven't heard anything back from them. So what would you like to do?
Wait another minute.
Okay. Sheila and Aja, what are you doing?
I am going to. Are there any other guild members around me, or was it just me as the representative?
It was just you.
Okay.
You are experienced enough to do this on your own.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go up to the ship. I'm gonna try and board the ship.
Okay. You are stopped by the harbor master. And he says, "Only harbor crew. Are you?"
I'm not a harbor crew, but I am a representative of the Artisans Guild, and as far as I understand, there was some merchandise that was to be on this ship. I want to make sure that it is still there and secure.
He pauses for a moment and he looks you up and down at your attire.
I flash my
says-
card as well, my metal card.
Oh, there's big spender over here.
Do it like a Jedi mind trick, just wave it in front of it. Like, I'm a member of the guild.
Doctor Who with the mind paper.
Yeah.
The psychic paper.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and he's like, okay. He hesitates slightly. You see him looking up at the ship and back at you and says, all right, well, go ahead. I'll trust you. And he waves
All right.
you on.
I carry on and I pull out paper and a quill to be prepared to take documents, like to write down anything that I see if
Okay.
there's like any cargo damage.
So on the deck there is no cargo. There's no cargo, but there is also no crew. You also notice the wear and tear, as if this ship hasn't been manned for quite some time. Possibly a month, at least. Several weeks. Sheila, what are you doing?
I was writing a song. Ghost ship coming into, and I'm thinking about that, but I'm gonna go up to the harbor master and say, now you just let that young lady go through. Mr. Harbor Master, do you mind if I look in here? I could maybe I can help these people. I can inspire them as they look for the reason why this thing come in like it did.
Roll persuasion.
Will do. Da, 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 da.
Okay. He kind of like has a little smile and says, "Oh, I couldn't let a young woman like yourself on board. I'm not sure of the situation just yet."
Oh, now.
And he leans in, "But don't tell anyone I said that." And he lets you on, like kind of
Oh,
puts his body in front of like the crowd so they don't see.
thank you, Howard. And you say hi to the missus tonight. I'll sing a special song just for you. And I tippy toe on up the gangplank.
Ooh, that's Sheila. Okay.
Damn, if
I mean,
was married.
he body blocks you, but I mean, you're going up a gangplank to a ship, so it's not like people can't see
Yeah.
a brightly
I just,
clothed individual
I'm
going up.
just gonna hook my skirts and act like I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm supposed to be there.
Okay. So Loki, you see first Aja come up the gangplank and take a note of all the errors or misfortunes,
I'm also
anything.
documenting any damage that I might see and basically preparing a quote to repair said ship if there's any damage. And I'm like, yeah, the guild could totally fix this ship.
Okay. So you see Aja come up with her pen and or quill and paper, and taking these, and then shortly after you see Sheila. Jeez, all these names, new names, you're gonna have to get used to. You see Sheila kind of bounding up the gangplank. It looks like she's humming to herself a new song.
And this one's gonna be a favorite.
After you spend the next minute kind of waiting for someone to report what happened, another one of the crew members is just like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm going. I don't see what the fuss is about. He goes down into the hull of the ship, and before he gets too far, you hear a loud thump of wood and a scream coming from the hull of the ship, and it shouts, "Medic!" And you hear him, the crew member that just went down, scramble up the steps, and though he isn't have anything about his clothes, you see his footsteps. Each step he takes, a new footstep of blood is left behind,
Oh my goodness.
and he.
But-
Oh, go ahead.
What happened, man?
Ugh, the crew! Something happened to the crew! Somebody get a medic in here! And with that, the harbor master will like push someone or push several people to go out and find someone in the city for healing. And we'll get back to the ship in a moment. Asha, you are bringing in the less fortunate.
Just call me Ash.
Whatever you'd like. Ash, you are accepting the less fortunate. You are giving out food, warm soup and bread, and sneaking a little bit of cheese to each person. Kind of winking at them when they are surprised by the luxury. When in bursts through your temple doors, you recognize that this person is from the harbor by the apparel they wear, and he's shouting, "Healer! Healer! We need a healer down at the docks right away! Anyone can spare?" And
Oh
he's
my.
looking around at the temple.
Ash will turn to one of the other people there that is helping and give them some instructions. Make sure you give them the cheese. And
Okay, Ash.
then softly call out to the guy. I will come with you.
All right, hurry! It's emergency.
She'll grab some supplies and stick them in her bag and follow him out.
As soon as he sees you making your way towards the door, he will turn around and like start running towards the docks. Assuming that you will run after him.
Yes.
Okay. So
I kind of jog after him.
the crew member that went down into the docks is kind of like white. He's white in the face. The blood is rushed from his head, and he's just like on one of the masts. And the other crew, the other harbor workers are questioning him, like, "What did you see? What's down there?" And he's just like shaking his head. He's like, "There's so much carnage. I can't say. I don't know what did it, but something happened. I don't even know if a healer is even helpful at this point, but you gotta get someone." Loki, Sheila, and Aja, you see and hear his testimony.
Well, do you suppose that whatever did it is still down there? Should we go down and before it gets out? I mean, maybe we can take care of it.
Or maybe we should wait for more guards. If we stay here on guard in case it tries to come up, I think we need the city guards. We need to notify the city.
Where was this ship coming in from?
Baldur's Gate.
Oh my gosh, and I've been hearing rumors in the tavern about Baldur's Gate. Do you suppose they're true?
I thought they were false. But it was just big media, just to try and fear the coffers.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. And then I go ahead and introduce myself to the two other people there, so they know who I am. If they haven't heard of me yet.
Who hasn't heard of Sheila?
Who hasn't heard of
If they're not local.
Sheila Johnson?
Sheila Johnson?
The Sheila Johnson. Hello, nice to meet you. I am Aja. I am representing the Guild of Artisans. I think, are you two able to fight? If we need
I
to?
can do that if I have to, absolutely.
All right.
I'm going down into the hold.
Okay,
my
you're
goodness.
not waiting for anyone?
Oh, please.
No, because I don't
There's-
really know them yet, even,
Well-
right? So I'm just going down in the hold. I'm curious.
Such a
I-
good-looking blonde man. I hate to see you get all covered in blood. Can we at least wait for the healer to get here? Perhaps
Ducky, go
there's
down the
people down there
hold.
that can need some help.
He's gonna what do we, I guess I'll follow.
Well, of course I'll go with you. I'll give them each a point of bardic inspiration. I'll hum a little tune.
I mean, yeah, just no need. I'm just going to take a look.
So how close are they to the boat?
Who?
I think we're on the boat.
You're on the boat?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
three of us are on the boat,
Okay.
We're on a boat.
And
standing by the stairs to go down into the hold, right?
Yeah, as you move to walk down the steps, Loki, two guards come up the gangplank. Seems like the harbor master, with the panic of getting a healer, has sent some form of reinforcements. Nobody really knows what's happened. I mean, it's just one person freaking out. But there is some caution to be held. So you have two guards on your side. If you go down in a little bit, Ashe will join you. But Loki, you start to head down the steps. It is dimly lit with the light of the sun going through the small portholes. I guess, are they portholes when they're on a wooden boat?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So it's dimly lit. You can't really see anything with the you don't have that eye patch method where you have eye patch on one eye and then you switch it over when you go down below deck. So it's a little hard to see once you get down there. But you make your way down, and as your eyes adjust, you see around you that there is a very thin layer of liquid on the floorboards, and when you get down there, you hear the sound of like a wet sloshing, like a slick sound of something. It's very quiet. You couldn't hear it when you were above, but now that you're down here, you hear just something. Sheila and Aja, you come down there, and you are followed by the two guards that managed to make their way up here. And Aja and Sheila, it's much easier for you to adjust to the light difference. And you see immediately the uniforms of the two harbor crew that was just up on the docks before. They are on two of the bodies of this creature that is hunched over them, and it is just going to town. The wet sounds that Loki heard before are the munching and crunching of flesh being eaten. No sound effects, please.
Oh God.
Have I seen this thing before? Have I ever seen this thing before? Do I know what it is?
Would you like to make a
Sanity check.
Like a knowledge or history?
yeah, history. You can do nature if you want.
See what I got. Great at either of those. I'll just go.
Okay, so, upon seeing this thing, it doesn't seem to have, either noticed you or care to notice you just yet. But you know that this thing, is not natural, or not of this natural world. It is pale, pale white. It's very slim, and it's large. It's taking up the entire, even though it's hunched over, it's taking up the entire floor to ceiling of the hull of the ship. It has two massive wings on its back, and it has claws on its hands and feet, as if it were a predator. And as you're taking your time to look at this thing, it slowly looks up at you from its meal, and with a predator-like noise, kind of snarls at the five of you. And that's when Ashe arrives at the top of the stairs, and that's where we'll roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
All right. Let me interject that I do have dark vision because of one of my runes.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just for future reference.
There you go.
Before I go down, I pull out a blanket and I wrap it around the guy that's in shock.
Oh,
Okay.
I gotta.
how sweet of you.
How sweet.
Oh, there I am.
How sweet.
It's my
it is
job.
To be
I
blessed
don't
by
see
you.
anything.
I gotta click myself.
Dang, look at that initiative.
Good old
Damn,
roll 20
Gail.
has gotten so.
First natural 20.
I'm
Damn.
trying. Oh, I did roll it, but I didn't have my character clicked.
Does anyone
sorry.
else's chat
Yeah.
not go all the way to the bottom?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and everything just went sticky as soon as you tried to change it.
Question, sir, Mister Adjudicator, sir.
Hmm?
Oh,
Yeah.
mighty God!
Oh, benevolent one, where might I be?
Well, you don't have a token made, right?
I don't have a what?
You don't have
Token?
a token?
Oh, that is true.
I
Where
can't
am I?
see anything.
Well, I was just wondering, like how far. Okay, hold on. Let me.
I can
Okay.
throw a token
Oh,
up there if you want.
Sure. For right now.
I had lousy. I didn't have my token selected. Sorry.
Oh, boom.
Pay no attention to the. Yeah.
To the man behind the screen. Can I see what's actually going on? Because I can't see anything. And people keep talking
You
over
are
me.
in the far eastern side of the village. Scroll up
I
down.
don't have a page to see. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
zoomed
was
out
really
to 10% and it's completely black. There's nothing. There's not even the bars to scroll.
Good day, sir. You see nothing.
Do you have dark vision?
You should have vision.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
thank you.
I don't. Well, maybe it's just bugged out. I don't know.
It is bugged out. I'm gonna. Yeah, I think
Refresh?
I'm gonna.
Maybe hang on. Let me
Refresh.
turn off
I'm
the
gonna
dark
pull it
mode
up.
and see if that does anything. Maybe it's just dark mode being shitty.
Oh
Which
my
would be
God, he's
sad.
huge! Oh, okay.
I'm trying to find refresh. Is it all the way at the bottom of?
There's gotta be a
When
fake.
is it at? Very different. Not there. Where's that refresh button?
Okay, now
Whether-
I can see. So maybe it's just dark mode being shitty.
Yeah,
Okay.
dark mode's not great.
Well, it
Whether or
kicked
not
me
you
out
have
of the
dark vision, you
dungeon
should be able to
entirely.
see.
No, the
The roll
UI.
20, the
Right.
roll 20 dark mode.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back. Post everything out.
All right. So me, my health bar is fancy looking now. Roll. Where's me? Hello?
Thank you.
Oh,
There we go.
There I am. That's a pretty sad roll.
Oh goodness.
me oh my.
Ooh, what is that? Dead people. Oh no.
Okay, so we have.
Did you guys use Yaw Forge?
Mm-hmm. Hero forward. Yep.
One. Okay. Upon seeing this, as it snarls and growls at you, your vision kind of widens, and on either side, you see several of these small-looking demon-like creatures, hovering with their wings
Oh.
either side of the larger white one. So, Loki, you are up first.
I yell for Vinland, and my cloak billows, and I throw a hand axe. Put my hand axe there. Hand axe. I doubt I should have looked for where my hand axe is. Huh. I'm
Where are my hand
sorry,
axes?
where do I?
That should be in the
Oh,
attacks and
okay.
spells.
There. Sorry.
24 hits.
It's a lot of hits.
Oh, and I don't know if it takes in my +2 on throwing my hand axe. It was one of the special things I took. Do you
Fighting
think it
style?
already counts? Fighting style. Do you think it already adds that +2?
Damn it. No, it doesn't. So we will add.
+2 to the damage. Oh, now do I hit hand axe for damage? Yeah. So it's 6 + 2.
Okay. So whenever you throw a weapon, just click the box next to throwing weapons, and it'll add 2 damage.
Click the box next to what?
Below your attacks, there's a throwing weapons. It's 2 straight damage.
Oh, got it.
I just added that. You weren't seeing.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 8 damage. As it hits the shoulder of this large creature, it sort of hits it and makes a small gash before it falls to the floor into the small amount of liquid. You can now see that the liquid is crimson blood. There seems to be a thin layer of this blood on the bottom of the ship. And when the creature gets hit, it lets out a shriek at you, ready to pounce. Your second attack.
I throw another axe.
Okay. 20 hits. Nice.
Oh, I didn't have that box clicked for the extra 2.
Okay, so 13.
13.
Throw and hit the other shoulder.
So should I just always have that box clicked? Because,
If you're always throwing
No.
weapons.
well, I won't always be throwing the hand axe.
Okay. Just whenever you're throwing whatever weapon. Could be
Okay.
javelin or
I should click that first and then throw it. Okay.
Yep. Okay, would you like to move at all?
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and move up a bit.
There's no set grid, but the ruler is 2.
Well, that's all I'm going anyway.
Okay. Aja.
Aja is going to bonus action click her heels. And counter, just using yellow.
There's no place like.
Oh, I can't do double numbers. I see. Okay. Well, I'll just start it at 9. Okay. I'm clicking my heels, bonus action, and I'm going to move this way. If I can get past him.
That is Loki. Not.
Loki's up there.
Wait,
No,
Loki
my
just
character.
moved.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and move my character this way.
Loki, did you intend
and
to
then-
move there?
Yeah, that's where I wanted to move. If I could.
Loki.
Oh, no, I didn't move myself there.
Somebody.
I was there.
I didn't
Alright, cool.
move Loki.
All right.
Yes.
Aja, you move back.
Yeah,
Very quickly.
I'm here. And let's see if I understand this right. Attacks of opportunity against me have disadvantage. All right, okay, cool. I'm just using a minute of it. I'm gonna notch an arrow and shoot, or I guess the big thing, because that's scary. Something that should give me advantage, right? What was it? Elven?
Is it your bow?
Is it my bow that gives me the advantage? Let's see here. Oh, so I notch an arrow, it whispers its stuff in Elvish, and I respond in Elvish. The command phrase. And I'm gonna use it on the big creature.
Advantage, that's a crit.
Okay. So that's 9 plus 7. And then second attack.
Those, 21 is 2 hits.
Okay. So that's 13. Another 13. I think that's it. That's that. Just adding more damage. I could reroll one of the die, but I don't want to. So that's it.
So when you let loose these arrows, they, unlike Loki's hand axes, stick in deep to this creature, and it kind of takes a step back as if it's stumbling, and it roars at the new people that showed up. It doesn't seem to like being shot with arrows. And it is the little one's turn. And they will fly up to one of the guards, fly up to Boone, who just manages to show up in the nick of time, and then these two will fly after Loki. So, the first ones will pierce the guard for a moderate amount of damage. Cthulhu, what is your AC?
Currently, 11, but it would be higher. I just don't have items.
Oh right, armor. That's fine.
I'd be wearing heavy armor, and I'd have a shield. So 13 plus, I think 4, 5. I can't remember how much the armor.
So, Loki, you have these two little demonic things flying at you. Each
Yes.
one comes in with a barbed tail and manages to pierce you once. What is your AC?
19.
Okay, yeah. Pierces you once and deals 5 piercing damage to you.
Okay.
I want you to make a con saving throw.
Can't save.
Excellent.
I'd
All right.
say I saved.
So you feel something enter your body from the sting, but you don't even feel any kind of effects of it. You just manage to shrug it off. And then,
But I do have the -5.
yes, you take 5 piercing. Aja, you hear a rustling coming from the curtain beside you as these two creatures burst out of it. They heard the commotion
Coffers.
and they decided to join in. And on the other side, the Cthulhu, and the guard sees 2 more of these creatures out. Since you were the first thing that they see, Aja, they are going to attack you. What is your AC?
17.
Okay. Both attempt to strike at you with their tails, but with your speediness, those boots manage to keep you on edge, and they barely miss. And then the one attacking the other guard on the other side manages to strike him. He takes more damage from the sting. And on the other side of you, Bethune, you take 5 piercing, and I want you to make a con save. Cthulhu, are you there?
Taylor.
Yes, I'm sorry. You want me to make a con?
Con saving. Okay. You also feel something inject inside your body from the sting, but manage to shrug it off. And that is their turn. The guards will, though being ambushed, will move and attack their attacks. This one manages to get a swing in, dealing some damage to the little imp creature to the north of him. And this one will also strike the one south of Aja for some amount of damage.
Has advantage at least.
Yeah,
Right?
it does. Okay, it is Asha's turn. Ashe.
Standing at the top of the stairs and watching all the chaos unfolding below her, she decides to cast plus. There's nothing that needs to be rolled for this, right? It just happens.
Right.
On Loki and Cthulhu and Aja, since she could see that she is also attacking them. So you 3 have bless. 3?
Yep.
Who are the 3?
You and Cthulhu and Loki.
Ah,
Bless.
Fuck, I have to turn on.
bless.
You have to go into your character sheet and
Hit the
Will
cog.
save. Modifier.
Oh yes, it's the first time we've used it.
Plus.
Isn't there like a toggle thing that you can turn?
Is it plus adds to damage or to attack?
Attack.
Attack or a saving throw, I believe?
Yes.
yeah, it's your chance to attack in your saving throw.
Plus, and it's 1d4.
Yeah, I
Pretty-
thought there was a button for bless.
There is.
You
Show
have to kind of
global
set it up.
AC
I think.
modifier. Show attack.
Ah,
Save modifier. Is that it?
got it.
Yeah, it's a
Thank
global
you.
save modifier and global attack modifier.
Thank you, Alex.
No problem.
Yeah, add those two.
You know, as a long range person, this is not ideal fighting conditions.
Can just go back upstairs.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna-
you also
I
did.
gotta go.
You
Peace
also
out.
did like 20, almost 30 points of damage.
Yeah.
So
Nothing to sneeze at.
Nothing
Uh,
to sneeze at for sure.
Achu.
I
No,
don't have the ability
Aja.
to go to do sneak damage yet, so
okay. Ash, would you like to move?
No, I think I'm good here for now. Above the chaos.
Loki, you see from behind you comes 2 arrows shot into the chest of this monstrous-looking creature, and it does not look happy about it. And it roars, and from one of its hands, you see an amount of like pale light come out, sort of like a lightsaber, out of nowhere. There's no hilt. It's just this light comes from its hand, and it grips it with both of its clawed, bloody hands, and it swings at you.
Oh my! What the heck?
Raise my shield, duck.
Okay. You said your AC was 19?
Yes.
I'm gonna use that if it hits.
Okay. Well, I did not roll well, so none of the attacks hit. It swings at you 3 times, and with each hit, you feel the impact on your shield, and this pale light explodes from the weapon it wields onto your shield. But you are holding your ground. Okay. Sheila.
Yes. If I'm gonna use a spell, can I still do a bonus action, which is Bardic Inspiration?
Yep.
Okay. As a bonus action, do I have to do it after I do the spell or before?
Actually, didn't you give 2 individuals bardic inspiration?
I did, but I didn't know if you'd count that or not. Will you count that?
Oh yeah. You did it before you went down. You noted it.
Okay. Yeah, Aja and Milo's character both can roll, and I think this goes for damage. Any
It's
you know,
attacks
almost
and
any roll.
saves, like
Yeah.
it's a
and ability
D6.
checks.
It's a D8.
Oh, D8
Mm-hmm.
for damage.
For you can add
For-
damage or healing or
It's
according to this.
it's not damage. It's attacks.
Well,
They're
according
attack
to
rolls.
this one, combat inspiration at 3rd level, I can inspire in battle, and this is an attack roll is made against the creature. It can use this,
Oh,
to
okay.
AC against an attack or for damage, weapon damage.
Sweet.
roll. Yeah,
Okay. That is
That's a feat I
specific
took.
to a subclass of
yeah.
bards. Okay,
That-
yes.
that's the
So attack
college
rolls,
scholar.
saving throws, ability checks, and damage.
And they can do it after they've rolled, right?
Yes,
what it
but
said in the
before
thing.
they know that it landed.
Right.
Before they know that you see.
If they don't like what the roll sounds like, they can do it before you tell them if it's good or not. Okay. So I want to do that to those 2, and I'll go ahead and give. Who's the other guy that was just getting hit? I could do this 5 times, so I've got 2. I should.
Well, there's these 2 guards. There's Cthulhu here, who just managed to show up in the nick of time. Burly
Mm-hmm.
man in metal, and there's Ash right next to you, who
Okay.
you see to be the healer that they called
I'm going to
for.
give the healer Bardic Inspiration as well. She can use it for spells. Healing spells, anyway. You can add to the actual healing. Okay. So I've used it 3 times. I'm going to.
Okay. That was your bonus
I'm
action.
gonna put a marker.
What's your?
That's my
action?
bonus action. My action is to cast Ray of Sickness at 2nd level. I'll do that right now. On the big monster.
Can you link the bardic inspiration in the chat so I remember what it does?
Yes, I will. Bardic inspiration. There it is.
Thank you.
And then
A 19
combat
hits.
inspiration. Okay, and do I then?
Click the name of the thing.
Yep.
Put it in a
Okay.
box this time.
Okay, level 2. Is that right?
Okay.
And it should have poison.
Well, it is not looking too good. Um, it is poison. Upon getting hit, the creature reels back in pain, and when doing so, swings its sword again at Loki. Though he manages to deflect it off your shield.
Oh,
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No. I'm good. I'm staying where I'm at.
Cthulhu.
I'm just surrounded by little tiny dudes.
Yep.
I
Oops, sorry. That
I'm gonna cast sleep
Okay.
on all the little. Well, it starts with whoever has the lowest amount of hit points, and then moves upwards from there.
All right. Roll the.
It's
HP.
a 5d8, I believe. I'm gonna. What does it do for an addition? You have the 2. So I'm gonna. It'll be 78. So.
All right. 30.
Why is that? Hold on. Oh yeah, that is right. Upper low. Wow, that's a 1. Okay, yeah, that's.
And where are you casting this? On yourself?
Oh no, it's just within 30 feet.
Where you
So.
point at a certain spot and it explodes and stuff.
Well, I mean, pretty much everything in this part is, right? Or what's 20 feet?
Okay.
Sorry, 20
Yeah.
feet.
So you target here, so it's everything.
Yeah, probably like here, ish. I think.
I mean, even the farthest guy that we know of behind me is 28.
Oh, there's
Ye-
people over there. Well, I don't know. Will they go? So if I target from here,
It'll reach him.
Yes. It'll hit.
so I'll do. I'll hit. Yeah, it's still another. And it goes in. It goes in. Yeah, whatever. You know. You know what's.
So that one is asleep. Oh wait, one. This, yeah. Okay. All right. like to
Last for a minute or until they take damage.
Yep. There's no saves. So You cast this spell, and the ones that are flying, the 3 that get hit by the spell, flop onto the ground, splashing blood onto those around them. Would you like to do anything else?
They're the ones that are in the masks. Are the ones that are asleep?
Yes.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Loki.
All right, I'm. Let me see. How do I point to these? I am going to attack the little one that's in between the little one and the big one.
Okay.
That's next to me. With my scimitar, of course. Oops. Right, the attack.
That hits.
Against which one? The one, this one?
Yes. Exactly. And I'm going to do the same with my second attack.
Okay.
Or wait, the scimitar of speed gives me. I can use the scimitar of speed twice in the one attack. Is that the speed part of it?
I think
I
you
got
can
that
use,
right.
You can use your bonus action to attack the third.
Oh, I can use the bonus action to attack the third time.
Right. So you
Okay,
get two,
got it. That
two
makes
attacks in your
that-
normal action.
right. Okay, so I'm just going to keep with the same one. Gonna hit him again. Yowzer.
Okay. You slice and dice and just absolutely shred it. When you do so, when you cut right through its tiny little body and its wings,
Yeah.
it cuts in, separates from different parts, and when it does so, if you know what flash paper is,
Yeah.
it incinerates as fast as flash paper, so its body goes up in very quick flames and is left with a puff of smoke that dissipates.
Cool. Okay, then with my bonus, I'm going to hit big guy.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. You managed to deal quite a bit of damage on this one. You
could
slice
add-
at it, and it kind of reels and whines as it feels the pain of your sword. Would you like to
And
move at all?
No. No, I'm fine where I am. That's it.
All right, Aja.
Don't forget you've got bardic inspiration.
Yes. So the first thing I'd like to do is move. I'm gonna come right through here. That guy can roll his attack of opportunity, but he does have disadvantage. I'm gonna go right
Yeah,
here in front of Dwarf.
As soon as you move out, it slides its tail at you, but it managed to miss.
I'm gonna be like, excuse me, maybe you could go deal. Whoop, that's Colossus. Excuse me, perhaps you could go deal with that fellow over there. I don't want to deal with it. It's gross. And then I am going to Shooby-doop. How is this big creature looking?
It is looking pretty bad off. You've dealt quite a few blows to it, its own blood is adding to the mixture of blood on the floor. It's like this black oozy stuff is oozing out of his body.
Okay, I'll just hit it normally then. With my longbow. And I should be within range. So it's 10 feet away from me. Well, I don't know.
You're gonna shoot right through it.
Okay. 1 and 2.
You're not using your oath bow?
I am.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Did I click on the wrong thing?
Yeah. Is there a damage modifier that adds to the oath bow?
Let me see here. 1d8 plus dex. Damage 3d6. Yeah.
Fighting style archery, it says.
Yeah, there is a difference. Let me switch these out.
Okay.
Both go at the top.
You have bless, but it doesn't matter because you rolled a 25. I guess the second one. Do you want to roll bless and you want to use your bardic inspiration? Maybe.
Yeah. Is bless not checked? Oh shit, I didn't check my bless. There's my bless.
So 13. 15 is the
Okay.
total. Do you want to use your bardic inspiration?
Yeah. D8.
That is
Nice.
22. So you unleash the first one, and it staggers back. The blood kind of spews out a little bit onto Loki. And then you unleash the second one, and it pierces again, and
Oh wait, I could have re-rolled because I have advantage.
yeah.
Can I do that instead of wasting my bardic? Or
Yeah, you can this time, but remember for next time.
okay.
All right, so you get. So you still have bardic inspiration. You hit it twice. The second attack, you see that it is very severely injured. It actually, instead of staggering back, falls forward onto one of its knees, and it's using its other hand to keep itself up. But it's still looking like it's trying to attack at Loki.
I cast this on someone else. No, that's on me. Cast this on someone else. Okay, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Those sleeping. This one will fly after Aja, but it's blocked by the dwarf. Make an attack on him, striking him for a tiny bit of damage, and then on either side of Bethune will strike, but just glancing off your armor, not really doing much in the way of threats. And then the final one will attack the final guard, hitting him. It is their turn. The guards. This one will attack the one south, trying to retaliate the damage that he took. Slashing it a little bit, and then the other guard will attack the one that struck him as well. Alright. Shh. Can't. Do I say Asha or Ash or I don't know.
I think a few people have gotten hit, so she's going to cast Perf Healing. 6 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everybody but herself, because there's only 2 guards, right?
That's gonna take a while because that's a 10-minute casting time.
Oh. Okay, probably not that one then.
Hold on, everyone. Sit tight.
Just wait a moment.
Take 10,
Um,
everybody.
I guess. 60 feet. What's the one that's. I'm sorry, I don't know the difference between the healing spells yet.
So there's Healing Word, which is verbal. It can do long range, so you don't have to touch them. It does less healing, but again, it has that advantage of long range. Cure Wounds is the basic. Gotta go up and touch them.
Heals for more, but you gotta be.
Mm-hmm.
Also, healing word is a bonus action.
Yeah, so you could still attack or do
Cantrip.
a cantrip.
Okay. I'm gonna healing word Loki then, since he's the ones that's been getting beat up by the big guy.
Well, I've only got. No, I'm hardly hurt at all.
Oh.
Really, I'm in fine shape.
He yells while
I've tried.
fighting.
I've tried to help him, and he just doesn't want anything.
He's missed me most of the time. I mean, I've only actually been hit once.
Well, I have seen him beating on you, so I'm gonna cast it.
What a
Okay.
cat, right?
You're gonna take these heals and you're gonna like them, mister.
Okay.
So that's 9.
Yep.
And then nobody's.
Okay. I am at full.
Action. Or attack. But I don't really have. Okay. So I guess for my action, I will. What is your name? I will touch Sheila next to me. What can I reach? Well, no, he has the other thing. I will touch Sheila next to me and give her guidance. Since
Thank you. I don't know what that does.
most of the other people have bless.
Okay. What is
Well,
guidance?
that will. It's also concentration, so you can't do both.
Ah.
Wow.
Do you have any damaging cantrips?
Is this guy within 5 feet of me? I'm at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, he's not.
So no.
Okay.
Yeah. No. That's it.
All right. Well, this creature is really feeling the pain. It did not expect such a barrage of resistance to its feasting. So it will unfurl its wings and with a hefty jump will jump to jump to this pole and then jump between everyone here. It is not happy that there is someone who's been shooting with arrows. So he's going to lash out at Aja.
Oh.
And it seems like it's fighting for its life at this point. So it's getting it all out. It's
Would I get an attack of opportunity?
No, because it's staying within your reach. If it moved out of your reach, you could.
Okay.
Aja, what is your AC?
17.
So it slashes at you with this weird pale lighted sword, and you get hit by the first one. It feels like this. It doesn't feel physical. It just feels like something is moving through your body, and it's causing tremendous pain. So you feel it slashing through your body. You take 13 the first time, 10 the second, and 13 the third.
Oh
So
my
that's
God.
a total
Minus
of
13,
36
and then
damage.
hold on. So minus 13, and then minus was the second damage
10.
10. Okay, and then third damage.
So which of these are
I don't
you
know,
using?
I think I'll take the
What?
I'll do the aura. I'll do aura.
Okay.
What was my
s-
third set of damage?
Don't worry about that one. So you take a total of 23 force damage as this creature slices into you. Cthulhu, you take 13 of that force damage as it transfers into your body instead.
Ah.
What were the hits?
The hits?
You said 13.
Oh, it was 13, 10, and 13. So
13, 10, 13. I see.
So the first one was 13. You took that, and the next two were 10 and 13.
So I took 13 and 10.
Yeah, you
So I took 23.
total.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's
This.
as it's slashing, the liquid on itself, whether it's human blood or its own blood, is just spraying all over everyone around it. But that is its turn. It is no longer poisoned from Ray of Sickness, and since it is in a feral rage, any attack rolls against it have advantage.
All right. Ooh, it's next to me now.
It is.
I am going to attack. Get 2 attacks with my rapier
Yeah, you have advantage.
with advantage. 1. Bonus action, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to the guy that just sucked up all the damage for the girl. You get Bardic Inspiration there, Cthulhu. All right, got the inspiration now. Oh, it didn't do the thing. Got it. Hang on, I got it here. There we go. 1, 2.
Yeah, both those hit.
All right. Can I do that? No. Yeah, the chat isn't
that's
going
right.
all the way down. Okay, and that one.
Okay, so 9 piercing. You stab at it, and which each stab, just a violent spray of black ooze comes out. And it, with each roar, it does so again. And in its final, feels like final attempt, will use its reaction to attack Aja. You feel another slice of the blade go through you. You take another 14 force.
Heavens, Sebastian.
Anything else, Sheila?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm mad at this thing.
Cthulhu.
Let's see. I will The creatures in front of me.
The little flying imp-like creatures.
Oh, it's flying.
Yeah, they're kind of hovering above.
Okay. Um. I'm gonna just walk past it, if that's possible, and try to get on the other side of the pole.
Okay, make a strength roll.
Oh,
In athletics.
athletics.
Yeah.
I have bless, right?
Yes.
My strength, my athletics and strength are the same.
Yes. Okay. You will make posing, but I doubt. Yeah. So it tries to grab you as you go by, but you don't.
I just bring it with me.
The other one will attack you as you leave. If you're wearing heavy armor, I don't believe you get it. So, yeah, you get stung on the back, but you don't feel anything. It just hit you. Anyway, go ahead.
And I'm gonna hit with my mace.
Would you like to use your
Divine Smite? Oh, what does my Bardic Inspiration do?
You have Bardic Inspiration.
You can add a D8 to an attack roll, damage roll, or
Anything else? Just about.
pretty much.
Can I do Bardic Inspiration and Divine Smite?
Yeah, well, Bardic Inspiration will let you hit it if you get it high enough.
Well, let me hit it. Oh, I see. That's my roll. I see. Yes, I would like to use. You said D8.
Yes.
Yep.
I rolled a 5, so 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Which would be. I don't know how I can add. How do I add? Oh, it's right there. Whoops. 6 plus.
Okay. You strike this thing in the back. You hit it hard, and you feel under your mace some of its bones crack. So you smash it up.
And then I would use my extra attack, and I'm gonna smack it again. I can't use Divine Smite twice, can I? Because I use it as a spell slot, right? Extra damage is that? Yeah, first level spell slot. Can you?
I
Or
think
can you
you
only use it
can.
once?
I think it's any time. It's not. You're not casting a spell.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just holding.
You're not casting a spell, but it uses up a spell slot.
So, the extra. Okay. Didn't. Okay. Well, the first one I guess would be a first. So it brings me down to 2, and then yeah. So I'll attack again. My mice.
That hits. All right. Cool.
That only does. It should be. It says extra damage is 2d8 for the first level, but I was going to use a second level, which was an additional 1d8.
So you need to roll an extra d8.
Yeah. So that is 10 and 6 additional. So
Okay.
19 total, or 10 radiant, 9 bludgeon.
Since you're using Divine Smite, there's a special feature that at the the end of the description, I'll have you roll 2 more d8 since this creature is a certain.
6 and 5.
Alright. Okay, this creature is battered, bloodied, and looking horribly. Bethune, would you like to do anything else?
Just yell menacingly. Just shout at it. That's all.
It's shouting at
What do you
Aja,
want?
and you're shouting at it. Okay.
I'm gonna-
Loki.
He'd be shouting no more. That's all.
Down, top, bad boy, bad creature.
Stop it.
Why are we yelling?
I just want to be a part of the group. Loki, your turn.
Alright. So the big guy's still alive, huh?
He is looking very bad off, but yes.
Well, here, okay, here's my first attack.
That hits. Alright.
Alright. Still alive. Second attack.
That also hits.
That hits.
So
Okay.
many 9s.
It's
Alright.
not dead yet.
It is not quite dead.
And then with my bonus action, one more time. Oh, that didn't
Ooh.
work though.
You want to use your bardic inspiration?
I'll use
I
my bardic
don't think that
inspiration.
With a
help.
1,
A
it
blessed
won't.
natural one.
Well,
So
fiddlestick.
you hit it twice, and it's just spattering its internal liquids on you, and it a little bit gets in your face, and you try and shake it off, and when you do so, you accidentally hit the wooden pole that is next to it, and your scimitar of speed is stuck. You'll have to use
Oh.
an action to pull it out.
Okay.
Would you like to use your movement?
Unless I can use my movement to pull my scimitar free, no.
Okay.
So
Aja.
I'm just there hanging on to my scimitar.
Okay, so Aja's
That's
going
End of
to
turn.
bonus action Misty Step.
Oh, you love that misty step.
I certainly do. Right into
mean,
this corner.
Perfect
just freaking-
situation.
Just like, she's just gonna be like, faster this, and just teleport into the other corner of the room, and then she will attack. It's still alive.
Yes.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. Oath bow 1. I will re-roll. Often you have advantage on attack using these things: Dex, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma. You can re-roll one of the dice once. Okay.
So I'll go with the 14 that you did. So
Yeah,
you
it would
got
be the
two
14.
14s.
Plus the 6. So that's a 20 for 7 piercing. And then here's the next attack.
It's your sworn enemy, so it doesn't take that 16 extra? Or the 5? I don't know.
It's a fiend.
No, you said it's your
Then-
sworn enemy.
Oh yeah, it is my sworn enemy. Yes, yes. Sworn enemy. I thought it just gives me.
It takes an extra 3d6 damage.
Really? Is that in there? Is that already calculated into the damage?
Yep. It's that second number. So the first
the
number...
17, the 14 piercing.
Yeah, the first number is the initial.
Oh.
If it's not your sworn enemy,
Ugh.
it just takes that, and then your sworn enemy takes the 9 plus the
Nani.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you do hit it, And how do you kill it?
So Aja, after taking all of those hits, really doesn't like getting hit, especially by this thing. It's gross, it's yucky, it stinks of fiend. So she just says like "Faster ves" and teleports into the other corner, and like looses 2 arrows into the creature's back, right in the back of the skull.
Okay. So
Unfortunately.
the arrows strike into the creature. It pierces through the throat of this monstrous looking creature, and as it falls to its knees, does anyone speak Infernal?
Yes. Hello.
Okay. Anyone else?
Nope.
Nope.
So everyone else hears like this sharp, harsh language come out of its mouth as it speaks this language you do not know, and it falls over, but before it hits the bloody wooden floor, it evaporates in fire. It also catches the ship where it's on, the wall here, on fire as well. But Sheila, I sent you a message in Discord.
Okay.
What it said.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, did you hear what it said? Oh, this is terrible. It's just as I thought. I'm gonna...
It just sounded like screams.
We better
from
get
my
out of
awesome
here. Everything's
kill.
going up. If there are no survivors, let's all get out of here.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
Can nobody put out the fire?
Well, it's not going to harm me. Did we have anything we can put it out with?
You were also still in combat.
mean-
It's
Yes.
in combat, so okay.
Just think about what to do about this fire.
Okay.
Aja, any movement or bonus action you'd like to do?
That's it. Bonus action, Misty
Oh,
stepped,
Misty Step.
and then I attacked. So that's it.
Okay.
I'm comfortable where I am.
Well, upon seeing the larger creature go up in flames, all of the smaller ones that are still awake will attempt to fly out of the ship. So anyone who wants to make opportunity attacks, you can only make it once against one of them. So this one will.
Oh, they're going
Fly.
past me?
Yes.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll
Aja, you can't because you're.
Aw.
Sorry.
I'll take a swipe at him. I just get one though, right? Not my normal 2.
Right.
All right, got my...
That does not.
Oh, missed him.
Distracted by the fire.
Sneaking in there. Quick little buggers.
Given my height, can I thwack them trying to go up the stairs in front of me?
Yes, you can strike at this first one.
Alright. Thwacking commences.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it.
Oh, not radiant. Not radiant.
That's fine. It dies.
Hey,
Sorry.
kaboop.
It flies at Sheila, and she jabs at it as it's flying towards her and misses. And Cthulhu, you swing your weapon and strike it. It bursts into flames right before it hits Sheila in the face.
Woo. Good shot.
Target. And the 2 guards that are here will also attack one of them. This one also bursts into flames, disappearing. But these 2 manage to get to the upper decks and fly out the top. All right. That concludes combat because the other three are asleep. And they're just sleeping in the pool of blood on the ground. Fire is very slow, considering this has been a journey. The ship hasn't had a whole lot of maintenance. It's not dry, so the fire is very slowly spreading. The wood is a bit too wet for a quick movement of fire. But if you'd like, you can deal with that, or the imps on the ground.
I'm going to
in
click my boots, my heels.
I'm gonna come over and also cast the one that's I have to be over here for cure wounds. Also, I noticed it didn't add my life cleric stuff before. So it adds 2. So add 4 to that.
So if you want to put that into the global damage modifier, 2 plus whatever.
Does it work for healing though?
Yeah, if you
That's
click it
what I
and then
don't.
if you click it and then click the heal, then it will add that to it.
How many people are hurt?
I'm hurt.
We'll have to figure it out later. Because I don't understand what you're trying to tell me at the moment.
So,
I am not hurt.
I am hurt greatly. It
Well,
really did not like me. I don't know why. I don't know what I did.
You just got 15 points of healing.
Excellent.
I was gonna say the guards go over healing, but they're gonna restrain the 2 sleeping imps up here.
And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna cast Creator Destroy Water to douse all the flame.
I gave 11 hit points to the 6 who need it the most. So, do with it what you will.
You.
And is anyone?
Go ahead.
No, you good. What?
Oh, I was just gonna say, you splash the water on the wall. It's a lot of water. It sort of cleans the floor with the amount of water and spills out the I don't know what they're called, the little holes that make it so the ship doesn't take on water. But yeah, you managed with that, not only dousing the flames on the wall, but pushing as much of the blood off of it. Although on the outside, they see like just reddish water spill out of the side of the boat, which is a bit alarming. But don't wait until you say what happened. Okay, go ahead, Cthulhu. Somebody get the 11 healing. Is that for everyone?
Or is it for just for me? Who else got hurt?
It's
Nobody,
prayer
I
of
didn't get
healing,
hurt.
so it's 10 minutes for
I
11
didn't.
healing for everyone. And if you take time for prayer of healing, that gives the imps enough time to wake up.
I mean, I can just. I'll walk over to the. How many imps are alive?
There's 3 sleeping.
Oh, I'm just gonna walk over to this one and then just drop my mallet on it.
Okay. We'll make a strike with advantage.
Is it an automatic crit or is it just?
I
guess. Okay. Yeah. Well, doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Does a 30 hit?
For 7 damage.
For 7 whole damage.
That's crazy. That's only 7 damage.
You gotta get yourself one of those magic weapons.
Yeah, it's on automatic crit. Okay, so 7
that really
damage. It wakes up with that.
It says 1d plus. Is +2 the? Okay.
It's the extra d6 that you roll. For a crit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Wow, I rolled really bad.
Well, I guess it's still your turn. You can still smash it up again if you want.
Sure. 14.
That does hit. Okay. You bash it. It disintegrates into flame, and all that's left is a puff of smoke.
So basically, I called for a shot and then batted it out of the air. Just. Boop, boop, pah.
It's asleep.
It woke up after the first. Okay,
I'm
well,
sorry.
you have these two others up here. They're holding them down. They aren't really sure what to do with them. They're kind of waiting. You all seem to know more about what's going on than they do. They're just guards. They don't even just patrol the docks.
I'm gonna wander around and check and see if anyone is actually alive.
Do we kill the sleeping ones, or do we want to hold them for capture?
Duh.
Do they talk? Is it something we could ask questions?
They seem to be
What do you
fairly
mean?
intelligent.
Don't
So
you speak that
Well-
language?
yeah, that you said you heard the big one say something.
I did,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna try to figure out where that is. Hang on.
Well-
You sent me a message, and I know. I remember where it is now. Where did I see that? Oh, here it is. All right, here's what he said. That giant creature, right before it died, he said, "They have begun the war, and we will finish it. Prepare yourselves to die in the blood war." That's what he said.
That's a lot of talking.
That's what he said.
Well,
He yelled it. He was very emotional.
Their language must be very, very easy to speak.
Well,
But yeah, there's lots of words in
It-
just a quick second of dying.
Infernal has layers to it. You don't understand how that language goes, but it's got layers, and they can say two
Is-
things at once.
So
Oh!
everyone roll a d4. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it was a really good pun.
Does infernal have layers?
The 9 layers of the hells.
Languages.
If somebody else
There's
wants to
nine
make
of
another
them,
pun
technically.
to deflect, you can. But you take that much
Uh,
emotional damage.
I can't
I'm also
think of
gonna roll
shit.
2d4 for the guards. So one takes 2 and one takes 4 damage.
Oh god. It's affecting
I
the
didn't
others.
mean it. I didn't mean it.
All right.
Do the demons also
The-
take damage? Oh, because they're asleep.
Yeah, they couldn't hear.
But I'm thinking that them rumors we've been hearing about Baldur's Deep, they are true.
I guess, but that still doesn't explain what we want to do with these stragglers.
I think you should send them home.
All right, I notch an arrow.
No, I think we should take one hostage.
Okay.
Which one?
Which one? You want left or right?
I don't know.
They're closer to the one on the right, so let's take that one. You can help restrain it. I'll take care of this one.
How big are they?
They are very small. They're like half of like 6 inches tall. They're pretty small.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm just gonna walk over to this one and stand and face the group, and then just pick it up by its head in my hand and flick its head with my other hand to wake it up.
First, you want to make rolls for the death of the unconscious one?
Yeah.
The guard will assist. Unfortunately, you have disadvantage because it's prone.
Because it's what?
It's prone.
Yeah, it's prone. So you're
I have
shooting from
disadvantage?
range. Yeah.
You'd have better a chance if you just walked up and stabbed it with the arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Sure. Do you have any melee weapons at all?
I have a dagger.
Yeah,
you
it's
just
a
stab it with that.
hand arrow.
You have advantage if you do it with. Okay.
Plus
Um,
6.
So yeah, the guard helps, and you
Oh,
both
'cause of the
stab it.
blast.
You both stab it into oblivion, and it wakes up like and puffs into flame and smoke.
Oh man, they could turn into smoke. Oh, I should have captured it then. Could have maybe used it as smoke bomb or something.
I have a question. When big guy went away, would he have taken my two throwing axes with him?
No, they
Oh!
Now
those
you
ones-
think of that.
those ones hit him, but they deflected off.
They didn't stay in him.
No, you can
Okay.
search and find them in the bloody mess.
All right, yeah. So I will be recovering my axes. Yeah.
I also need to recover my arrows.
Those arrows
Uh.
stuck in and they evaporated when he did.
Damn it.
So,
How many arrows did I use? Let's see, that was 2 rounds.
probably 3. I think.
3 rounds. Okay, so I lost 6 arrows.
Bummer.
I need to go buy more arrows.
I have some arrows if you end up running out.
All right, I actually, I really need to go buy a bunch and just keep them in like my magic bag. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, have magic bag.
Yes, it stores
Yes.
many things.
We have magic bag for all the arrows. Yes.
So, Cthulhu, what's your strength modifier?
Oh, my strength modifier is a plus of 3.
Okay. I believe
I
it's
have
1 plus. Yeah, it's 1 plus your strength. So you deal 4 damage as you flick this creature. Very strong fingers. And it wakes up and
I'm just holding it by its head with my massive strength. Yes. Do you want to continue?
Well, I'm going to search the boat, make sure there's any survivors or anything.
I'm just going to follow the other lady who spoke the language around with
That
the little-
no, that was me.
with the gremlin,
Okay.
holding it, waiting for it to say things so she can translate.
Yes. So, it kind of gibbers, in the, hellish language, and Sheila, you hear it say, "We will see you in hell when you arrive there after the blood war is finished," and then it stabs itself with its own tail and puffs into smoke.
Oh, well, that was interesting.
He just said he'd see me in hell. That's those things. That's all they know how to do.
That is quite nice. Is that an invitation?
Oh, was he
My
family?
mother. That's what my mother said the last time I saw her.
I was gonna say, is it your cousin?
No, not
Oh.
really.
Oh,
Jeez.
Is hell nice this time of year? I am normally only used to mountains.
I don't even know anymore. It's been so long since I've been home.
you, the big guy. Are you making fun of me?
Oh dear.
Yeah, you
No.
making fun of Loki.
No, that is not possible. I cannot add to what you already do.
Oh boy.
Okay, going back, way back to the medicine check that Ashe made before. You are, while this is all happening, while Aja and the guard stab the small demon to death, while, Cthulhu interrogates the little demon creature. You go around and check the bodies. You see that all of the bodies that weren't in this first area have been dead for some time. It's been like several weeks since then. The two bodies that you found were more fresh were the ones that the creature was initially feeding off of in this first room. But those are the bodies of the crew that ran down here and got mutilated first.
If I see anything potentially identifying on them, I'm gonna pick it up. And when we leave, I'm gonna give it all to the harbor master, I guess, because he maybe would know where the ship was coming from.
I'll have you make an investigation roll, and Aja, I'll have you make an investigation roll as well, since you are checking the shipment.
Okay.
Hey, Bard lady,
Yes.
I have inspiration for you. At
Oh.
home, there's a band. They are kind of old, but they sang of bodies hitting the floor, and I think you could say that the bodies are soaking the floor. It's the same amount of syllables.
Oh, mopping the floor.
Oh yes, With their-
mopping the floor.
with their blood
Good
and
idea.
entrails. Yes, most certainly.
I don't think I got bardic inspiration. Did
I
I?
can't. Did I use
I
my?
believe she gave it to everyone.
I did. I gave it to
Oh,
two
okay.
as they were going down, and then 2 during the whole thing. So
I definitely
out for-
haven't used it, so
only
that's
one person. It's only good for 10 minutes.
there. An 8
All right,
to my 9.
so it's a 17 and a 13. Um,
I'm going to walk over to the lady investigating everything and pat her on the back and say, "You're doing a good job. Keep it up," and give her guidance.
which lady?
Or just, all of them, or the one that's the most lady-like, or the most active, or I don't know.
Okay. Either
Probably
Ash
the
or
one that
Aja.
has the wrong name.
What?
So Delta gets the guidance D4.
Wait, when did it change me back to Delta?
It's
When
always
you
been
refreshed.
Delta. Yeah,
You have to change it like
almost
in
the
the
entire fight has been used Delta,
personalization
there
and
it is.
display.
all the way at the bottom.
All right.
I don't know how you set your presets to where it's always the same one.
You
but,
set it in your gear. You go into the gear, and then
Oh, you're just-
personalization and display. Then you have
my
to change your display name. Yeah.
I see. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
don't have to sound so gruff all the time.
Ash gets another D4.
Can I roll it add that for my inspo or my invest?
No, Ash, not
Station?
Aja.
Oh, excuse me. Oh God.
I've been trying to get the names.
I am
not
just
mixed up.
going to call you AJ.
Delta
or we can maybe
Ash.
call you Inspiration
roll a
and just
D4.
call you Aha.
Uh-huh.
You are from, yes, you are from the
Aha.
southern lands. You speak with a Latin accent, so therefore your name is Aha.
Oh, that's
It's a
not my name.
silent. Okay.
My name is Aja. And she is Asha. It's not difficult. I don't understand what the problem is.
Okay, Ash, roll a D4.
Why?
Because you got guidance. Okay. It's a 19. So as you're searching around, you find the time of death was quite a long time ago. The corpses have been rotting. What little meat is left on them, what little flesh that haven't been picked apart by these, the larger one and the smaller creatures. You do manage to find several scraps of clothing or some sort of identification. Is anyone here a soldier or part of a guard or part of the city?
No.
Guard.
I mean, I am part of the Emerald Enclave. I am a faction agent. Is that close enough?
You'll have to know. It's very specific of town people. It's not a faction.
Okay.
You'll have to go to some other. Actually, hey, you've got guards on your ship. If you show it to them, they will identify it as um, members of the Flaming Fist, which was a faction, a large. Well, it was what the guards in Baldur's Gate were called. Very much that kind of group of people. They also indicate that since they are part of the harbor, Loki, you can also indicate that these people were sailors and trades or workers from the dock of Baldur's Gate.
It's safe to say they had some hitchhikers.
And Aja, you are looking at stuff. You're looking for trade stuff. So as you,
I was also gonna check the rooms.
Oh.
Like if these stairs go up to the captain's quarters.
they go up to the main deck.
I thought these stairs did.
Ow.
They both do.
They all go.
Whoops.
There's
Well,
three
is
sets
this
of
a door
stairs.
then?
Please
That's a
ignore.
door, yes.
That's adorable.
Open door.
Aha, I found the entrance.
Okay, you find a small. It's actually the. I don't remember what it's called. The bathroom of the ship.
All right, no survivors.
Ahead.
And then was this another door?
Yes, you can go in there.
Okay, we'll go in this door.
And,
Stuff.
I will.
so
I will
you
follow thee.
you search. This is the kitchen area where they make food. You notice the stove and the storage, but it seems like as you walk through the entire ship, you notice that everything has been trashed. I didn't get images for the broken barrels, but you see crates and barrels that have been smashed, emptied. You see all kinds of bloodied furs. You see bent metal that could have been used. You see the planks of wood that have been trying to be shipped down here have been smashed up. Any amount of food, like salted meats, is now like covered in the blood of whatever people were on here when it got slaughtered.
Marinade.
You got a 13.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, you can't find any usable merchant stuff on the ship.
I pull out the paper that I was writing on and document like all of the damage to the materials and goods. But
You
no
know-
survivors.
You know that this is a huge blow because Baldur's Gate was one of the larger trade areas that delivered goods to this part of the Bayron.
Yeah, this is not good. Let's see here. I know there was the two demons that came out from the side areas. I check those rooms. Oh god. Okay. Well,
You find more carnage. It
there's
seems like
more bodies in this room.
these are what the smaller imps were feasting on.
Yes. Anyone check the other side?
I don't know. Where you want me to look?
Okay, I'll check. Oh god, it's the same carnage as the other side.
Oh, I see a lot of blood.
If you could
Yes.
guess, this is probably where some people hid to try and escape, but was not successful.
Some of these bodies have been dead for a while.
Well, it's probably happened just shortly after. It might have happened in Baldur's Gate.
Are you calling them all bolt, or you say bodies? I couldn't understand.
Bodies, yes. All of the supplies and food, materials and goods that this boat was carrying are destroyed. There's nothing worth saving. This is going to be a huge financial loss.
It's time to let people know and see if they can. Something needs to be done. It probably means an expedition to Baldur's Gate, don't you think?
That could be. Yeah, we should definitely go up top.
Before we go, do you think we could somebody have some sort of cleaning? I don't want blood all over my ear. It'll frighten the people.
I'm gonna use persuasion and tell him I think it's a good look for you. You should just go upstairs anyway.
Sure, roll persuasion. It's not my style. I think you got any more of that water you were using to spray the wall with? Maybe I could wash a little bit off. Directing to Ashe.
I could make some more.
You just create it at the entrance as we go upstairs, then we could all get washed down.
Yes, make it like a rain cloud. Yeah, we'll just sprinkle water all over us when we walk under it.
Everyone group up. It's time for community shower.
Can I cast resistance to water on the man? I'm just kidding,
It's
that's-
30 feet.
Yeah.
So
You will very easily get hit by whatever. So
Sure.
you can
I don't
create
mind.
it above
Oh,
the
yeah.
stairs. As people
Yeah.
walk up, they'll get hit by this water, and it will
Let's just-
also wash out of the boat as you're all walking up. So you make your way up top, back.
Whoa.
As we go up, I'm gonna approach Ashe.
what is this?
I
What?
prefer the other one. You should keep me as tiny man.
There.
Oh, yeah, that was drawn before you went below deck.
I couldn't see anything.
Oh, okay.
She didn't have. Oh, she didn't have
Yeah,
vision.
to me too. It was all black. I couldn't see anything.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
So I'm gonna approach Aja as we go upstairs and be like, "Hey, I just wanted to say thank you for the healing. That was very appreciative. It was a great service having you in the fight.
Of course. You needed it.
Yes. I really think all of us actually worked really well as a team. You know, it's quite devastating what happened on that ship, but I'd like to think that at least we all made a great friendship.
Everyone take a D4.
Oh, that sounds like a good song. Friendship and blood. Friendship and blood.
How could you do this to your new
The-
friend?
The guards kind
No,
of
is it-
wince.
It's all for friendship. Like, my name is Aja, just so you all know, and yeah, it was an honor fighting with all of you. That was great.
My
Uh,
name is Asha.
Asha, oh, are you also a fellow elf?
Of a sort.
Ah, me too. Sister in kind.
Asha smiles shyly at her.
Actually, she's just fellow kid.
Fellow kid.
And I am Loki Elkman, and my cloak billows.
Ooh.
He's
Asha
a
clap.
Norwegian. I'm Swedish.
Oh.
Speed! Oh. You have nothing on us Finns, then.
Oh, the
Oh.
Finns.
I'm from Finland.
Vinland.
Well, I mean,
Can you
if we're all giving introductions, my name is Kthun.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Cthulhu.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Cthulhu.
I'm not a
Bless you.
spittoon.
Can I just call you Thun for short?
Or you, I mean,
Cthulhu? Is that fine? Is that right? Cthulhu?
no, it's just in the back of the throat. You know, you just say but with a K, like soon.
Thun.
That's close enough. Or you can just call me Metal Skin.
Metal Skin. Oh, is that nickname?
What is a nickname?
Like another name, like a second name.
I guess it was given to me by other people, not my parents. So sure. You know, it's at this point kind of endearing. Originally, it was kind of mocking me for wearing armor, because most of the time, other people like me don't wear armor. They find it really restrictive and it really chafes their skin. But I found a nice regiment of moisturizing on my skin that allows me to wear the heavy armor.
Yeah, that sounds important.
It is.
You wear it well.
It's quite taxing. It takes a lot of effort every morning before, you know, you take the 10 minutes to put on the armor.
And you're quite a big fellow. That I can understand the process.
Yeah, it's like a whole jar every day. But the jars are kind of tiny, you know. I only can put 2 fingers in order to, you know. So it takes a long time.
I'm leaving that part out of the song.
While this talk is going on, introductions, one of the guards goes up to Loki and says, I understand you're part of the crew, the harbor crew that takes care of shipments coming in.
Well, I was just a day laborer. I helped.
Of the people here, I think you have the most experience with that. So if you could follow us and report to the harbor master what you saw.
Oh,
Okay,
yes, we should
fine.
go. Loki, we should go with you because we all saw different things, and I'm the only one that I'm the only one he talked to.
You see them
Okay,
kind of
fine.
roll their eyes and groan. All right. Oh.
I have some items that might help identify the people.
Oh, very good.
Like what?
To set whatever I found on them.
What items?
That's what I was looking for. Whatever it is you told me I found.
Oh, I thought you said you had items that would help identify what the items were.
Yeah, the people who died.
Okay, I guess I misheard what you said. Okay. If you'll follow the 2 guards and Loki, down off the boat, the dock has mostly whittled out. They've sent people home since this is the last shipment of the day. They want to clear out this area before anything else traumatic happens. So you still see a couple of stragglers that are kind of waiting for news of what this boat was. And at the bottom of the gangplank, you see the harbor master just sort of waiting for all of you.
I'm going to walk up to him. And, how tall is he? Do I have to crouch a bit?
He's pretty tall. He's like 6'6", I guess. Sure.
That's pretty good. I'm going to go up to him and say that I in kind of a lower, hushed voice, and say, I would only send your least squeamish people on to clean it up. There's a lot of blood and guts everywhere. There's like several dozen dead people dismembered.
Could I get an official report, please? Who is this person? I don't even know why he ran up the gangplank to join you. It just came out of nowhere.
I didn't run. I take long strides, but thank you.
He peers past you at the guards, and the Loki recognizes him from the crew that he does, and he kind of yes, he waves past and tries to get the guards and Loki down to like get an official report from one of the people who actually works in the area.
Okay, please, the three of you step up to my office. I think some discussion needs to be said.
What a
Yeah.
strange man. I'm going to go back to the rest of the group.
Okay. Well, he waved to the two guards and Loki. The rest of you can follow if you'd like.
I will follow.
I
Yes, we-
follow.
Follow behind.
Okay, we shall follow them.
When you got to the main deck, you saw that the small group of crew members that were tasked with filing out stuff up top are no longer there. They seem to have dashed out of there as soon as they heard sounds of battle. But the rest of you follow. People surrounding you, the few people that stayed behind are kind of like looking at you. They see your very damp clothing and they kind of wonder how you got so wet on the boat.
I didn't think about that weird that would look, huh?
Did anyone make any comments about it? Or are they just looking at us weird?
What's your passive perception? What's everyone's passive perception?
15.
Oh, I don't know. Where's that?
18.
Oh, my passive perception is 11.
My passive perception is 20.
What?
Wow. Mine's
Jeez.
only 12.
My passive perception is 20.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Mine's 18.
You beat the cleric.
I'm very observant. I
And
took
the
the
range.
observant feat.
Ah.
Okay.
That's why.
No problem. Okay, so the only people who actually hear anything, you hear murmurs coming from people around. They're as you're walking towards the harbor master, they're going on their way, seeing that the action is now over. But a couple, you'll hear Loki and Ashe. You'll hear very quiet whispers of wondering what happened. Like, we heard something, but they come. We heard the call for a healer, but they come out on stage. What's so special with them? And
They
wonders
had
if
the healer.
wonders of this is the Baldur's Gate shipment. Is everything okay with the goods on board? Does this confirm rumors about what has happened in Baldur's Gate? They kind of were expecting news from this ship based on what happened. Like this was supposed to be their outlet for what happened in Baldur's Gate, but they are met with nothing.
So it
there's a
was
bit-
supposed to be
Ooh,
the
after we have an
news
answer.
cruise?
well, not. I mean, people who lived in
Oh,
Baldur's
that's
Gate.
damage.
You said they
Uh,
brought their own boat?
The news screws. That's a pun.
Oh, okay. Well,
She's
everyone
trying
roll
to
a
get us
d4
killed.
then.
She
God
knew what
damn
she was
it.
doing too.
Not
that was
killed,
not
just
accidental.
traumatized.
I didn't roll from the previous time. There we
2
go.
points.
And then
Do we actually
Oh,
take damage from
ouch.
this?
It's
No, it's
like
not damage.
it's
Yeah.
like non-lethal damage. It's like
Oh.
mental damage. It's emotional
It
damage.
adds up.
okay.
And then if
I
you
put it-
lose your points, then you just get a point of exhaustion.
Where do I
Until
I
keep
put
alive.
it in my resources.
Yeah, that's where I put mine.
In your resources? Where are the resources?
Your character sheet. You
You
can,
know,
you can
where channel divinity and all that shit goes on the right side. You can
Oh,
add
on the right
more.
side, I see what you're saying. Yes.
yeah, you
Okey-dokey.
can create a new one and then label it.
I can just make it temporary hit points.
Well, I mean, you might get temporary hit points later. But anyway, so this is just people who have lived in Baldur's Gate would have told them what actually happened, but now it falls on deaf ears. Nobody knows nobody can confirm what happened. They just get speculation of these creatures, although they haven't seen the creatures. They just hear about needing a healer, going down, hearing some scuffle happen inside, some muffled screaming, but
Yeah.
they don't know. They're gonna have to wait until the town crier says something. So that's what Asha and Loki hear. Aja, you hear
Wait.
what?
I think she said, wait.
Yeah, I heard that, but I'm not sure about what.
Town crier next door. Oh my god.
What?
We can just call him Nex for short. The town crier's name is Nex.
He's a cousin of Yelp.
Oh,
Did I say next door? I didn't.
No,
I did.
I said
I
next
just said
day.
they have to wait
She-
until they hear from the town crier. And she said the town crier named next door.
And I
Which
was like,
is-
we can call him Nex.
I haven't been checking Discord. Okay. And Aja, you just hear like murmurs of just spreading more rumors about what happened on the boat. You know that within a little bit of time this will spread, and
I mean, it's already spread.
Yeah.
It's spreading like wildfire. This is
I mean,
bad.
we can start a counter rumor and just say that, guys, we stopped it from sinking. There was a giant leak. That's why we're all wet.
I don't think we want to lie to the people. I don't think the people would like that. And
I
it's
mean,
not
they're
our
already
job.
spreading lies their own. What does it matter if we spread a harmless one?
well, Metal Skin, you haven't heard anything. Your passive persuasion is 11.
I
See-
thought they were talking out loud.
I don't.
Are they not?
No. Just
Are
the
they
three people.
metagaming?
They're like whispering.
Oh,
Just-
they're metagaming. I see. Okay, it's
I
fine.
don't know who
Don't
you're
worry
talking
about.
about.
I'm
Um,
talking about the lady that just spoke up.
What?
Talking about Althea.
Because I had said, like,
They're
this is
spreading
bad.
rumors.
They're spreading rumors like wildfire.
I wasn't aware that her character was saying.
She wasn't.
So, you hear all these whispers, and you get to the harbor master's office, and he, it looks like he left in a rush, so it's pretty messy. He starts cleaning up a little bit so he can have some space to write down, what your report is. And he says,
Alright, start from whatever top is needed.
"What?" He points to Loki.
What can you confirm you saw?
Yeah, and I tried to describe to him. I looked on all the dead bodies, and then there was the great big demon guy, and there was 8 or so little imp demons. And I described the battle, and
Okay. With each like new shocking piece of information, he stops writing for a second and sighs, and then continues on. He says,
Oh, well, I was afraid the rumors would be true. I'm very appreciative of the 7 of you. I'm glad that you managed to deal with the threats right away. Maybe from the heroes from before that visited, that we've heard so much about, you can take their leave and, if you wish, go out and continue their work. Go on
Do you know
and
about these heroes?
yes. So I have a handout that is at the local tavern, the large tavern that Sheila performs at frequently. They have a drawing of what they remember the heroes looking like.
Ah, who did
And
that?
so when he mentions heroes, you recall the very famous sketch in the large town about these people who came in. It says on the description what kind of they is known about them. But these heroes came in, helped out with a very simple festival, and went on to do great things.
Wait, isn't that that's the few? I've heard of them. You're saying they're not helping anymore?
I'm saying with this new threat, maybe they need a little bit more help. And I see potential in all of you. Maybe that help could be all of you. Although, the two guards, if they really want to leave their posts, I know the rest of you, well, Loki, I know that you were making money on the side. I don't know about the rest of you, but if you feel like you'd like to go out and help the few that were here, might be wise.
Yeah. See, there's
Is-
gold in it.
I mean,
I've heard about the wealth of the few. I don't know how much it was, but I've heard some adventuring can get you some sort of money.
The
I
hardest part is staying responsible with your money.
is there some sort of? Do you have more information on what we or who we would need to contact?
Well, I am not really that kind of information. I only hear what sailors bring in. But the largest amount of information will be in Calimport, just up the coast.
Well, people, I'd be willing to go there if you would, if you have me. I think I can help. But Mr. Harbor Master, you got to know that creature on there, and I tell him everything the thing said. This tells us that all the rumors you've heard about Baldur's Gate, they're true. They're not going to stop. There might be more ships like this coming in.
Well, maybe that's just something to report to Calimport. Maybe they can stop the ships coming in this far. If we ever see any Baldur's Gate ships coming in, we'll deal with caution.
You'd better be mighty careful.
I feel like this was a really niche case, though. I mean, I don't know how many people that are infernals know how to like sail the boat.
That does bring up a question. How did it get here with no crew?
Maybe they were like hiding inside of the crew's bodies, and then when they got close to port, they just jumped out and ripped them apart.
How
And
did
then
you
killed-
just come up with that
That is
idea?
very graphic.
What kind of a brain do you have?
Oh, I mean, I've seen people be possessed before. You know, it's just a common thing.
Oh my goodness
Not
sakes.
too common, I hope.
I mean, depends where you're from, but yes, here it's not very common, but it is a thing that can happen.
That's just horrible.
So you're thinking that no place is safe from these fiends?
I mean, probably. I mean, there's probably some places that are safe, you know, like the bottom of the ocean, but it's inaccessible for most people.
Yes, that's definitely a problem.
Yes.
Excuse
yes.
me, Mr. Harbor Master, sir.
Yes. What would you like? Thank you again for coming to the aid. I know it was last minute, but I desperately needed something.
Of course. And I kind of bow my head at him slightly. I've brought these things that perhaps we might send back to where the ship came from to identify these people. And I will just kind of like lay the pile in an empty spot on his desk.
Okay. They're still
Some
a bit
of
wet
it's
from
kinda like
the water that you splashed,
yeah,
so it kind of plops on his desk and
and
it pushes
slightly
more
bloody.
more of his papers out of the way so they don't get stained with whatever's on them. And he kind of picks up a floppy piece of cloth and looks at the identifying symbols. He says,
Yes, well, this is what we expected, just sailors and the crew from the harbor in Baldur's Gate. This is exactly what I would expect to find on bodies from them.
But surely their families will want to know.
Well, I don't know if we can identify personal names from the scraps of clothing you found. So, maybe, well, if the rumors are true, they don't have families to go back to.
Her face just gets really sad looking.
Unfortunately, yes.
Well,
She turns back to the rest of the people and says, "Well, if you would like to rest, you're welcome to come to the temple. We have beds and food.
Yeah.
Some cheese. You like cheese?
Cheese! I love cheese.
If you're having trouble going to sleep, I can also put you to sleep for you.
that is a nice offer, but I need to head to the guild and let them know, at least of this shipment.
I've got
are
some
we?
beautiful
You're
rooms
always
there.
welcome."
That's so kind. I've got some wonderful rooms up at the inn. And I'm performing tonight, so I need to be there. I also have to let them know I'm leaving.
Well, I
Are
think
we-
I'll follow with whoever has room that has a bed big enough for me to lay in. My group really doesn't partake in the visiting of cities very often, so I'm kind of a loner in that regard.
Ash cranes her neck up at him because he's like 2 feet taller than her, and she's like, "I'm sure we could find you something."
Yeah, so maybe you can put like 2 beds together, and I can lie horizontally. Are we still in the harbor master's office?
I think we are.
Yeah.
We're still just having this conversation. I'm blocking
Yeah.
the door, having this intimate conversation, looking for lodging. I think that's probably the best thing to do.
All right, let's step outside.
Oh,
Thank you for your time, Harbor Master.
Yes, and again, I tell you, you should really only send the people who are least squeamish down there. It's really bloody.
okay. Well, we will. If you want to do a little bit more role playing, you can, but we will end the session otherwise. It's getting late. But
Cheese.
Cool.
so decide on where you want to go to next. I'll say that Asha, since she is part of a temple, will have heard of the artifacts that need to be destroyed, and can inform the others of them, so that they have a direction to go.
Good.
Real quick, I want to ask the group. So, do we want to leave tomorrow? Like, what time and where do we want to meet up?
So
Well, why don't we
soon.
meet at the inn?
Meet at the inn.
Certainly.
All right.
Yeah.
I will need to gather some supplies. How long of a trip is it to Athkatla? Like, is it a few days? Is it?
To Kalimport?
Or yeah, excuse me. Kalimport.
Yes. If you're walking, it takes quite a bit of time, but if you're going by boat, it's a bit shorter. I'll move you to the map.
Do they have a place in Mobob? Hang on.
Bob.
Are you talking like a guild?
I don't think I have one of those.
Oh, there's the
No. That was me talking to Alex.
R.I.P. She's got R.I.P.
Um,
around Baldur's Gate.
Because I have the. Did I put it in here? No, I made a link to it because I don't actually have it.
Where are we at again?
If you go south, there's a big sign that says "We are here."
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Got it. And we need to go to. Oh, yeah.
Is there.
That am I.
So, question.
Hmm.
They were creating all of the teleport stuff. Does that mean there's a permanent circle there that I could teleport us to? Or it's a different type of system?
I thought they shut down the greater system that they had just started up.
I thought it had opened back up, but maybe not.
Yes, they do have a teleportation circle.
So I could teleport us there.
Oh yeah.
So, trying
What
to
do you
think. I'd say no, actually. With the security that happened in Baldur's Gate, they're being very careful about who teleports in. So they would only authorize it if it goes through the city. So if you go to a city, you can teleport to another city, but anything other than the official teleportation circles in the city, you can't teleport to. Otherwise, they'd have a lot of people just teleporting in and
So
destroying
they have,
another
like,
city.
shields on the cities?
What?
So they have like shields on the cities where you can't teleport
It's
there?
like
Or you just can't use the official one?
you can teleport out of the city. And they're trying to be
But
very
if I
careful.
can't teleport to any city, then the artifact that I have is utterly useless.
Not necessarily. If you have an item from Thaymarsh, and you take it with you, and you go to another part of the world, you can teleport back to Thaymarsh without having to do anything. If you have an associated object, a 100% chance to teleport back to Thaymarsh. You just can't teleport to the cities that are this whole thing.
Like the main cities?
Yes,
Could we
the-
teleport to? Because there's like the random chance, right? Of like, if you're trying to teleport to a place you've never been to,
Right.
you have to roll.
Wait, I was asking specifically about the permanent circle.
The cities have established that they have to be from city to city. You can't teleport out of a city or out from a city to the main city because of the attack on Baldur's Gate.
So it can only be through main city. So if we were in a main city, she could teleport with the city portal thing to another main city.
Yes.
But we would have to be approved.
Yes, we have to get
Yes.
those badges.
And they would just do it for us. Like, I wouldn't need to use my artifact in that instance anyway.
Right. I was thinking your Helm of Teleportation was more about teleporting to places you've been before so that you avoid traveling back to somewhere. So if you got an
I was just trying
artifact
to
and then go back.
understand how the permanent circle portion functions in our case. Since
Yes.
it's a little bit different.
In any other case, it would be fine, but this is... They don't want another invasion. They very specifically have this protections in place, so you can't do that.
So if you would try, you would probably get like the spell failed feeling, and like there's like a barrier.
All that said, if you want, you can change your item. I know it sounds kind of disappointing. It's not how you expected, so you can change your item if you want, but I still think that item would be useful. That said, somebody had a question about if you're leaving the next day.
Yeah,
That was me.
Okay.
Because they were like, we're leaving tomorrow.
The guards will say they don't quite have the qualities that you all have, and they're going to stay at their day jobs in the harbor. So they won't be joining.
Well, I can't blame 'em.
that's fine.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, we can stop there, and
Okay.
either we can start the journey next week, or we can start the preparation for the journey next week.
Right. Boy.
I would like to do my shopping now.
If you have shopping lists, send them to me on Discord. I will give you prices.
Do I get paid from the guild for working today?
Do you submit your timesheet?
It's probably so. We'll figure out your wages.
Dripping.
Okay.
Because I think they
So
pay by
is-
the week instead of by the
She
day.
keeps it in the waterproof loincloth.
It was a little different the last game I played. So do we need to pay attention to? Is this the kind of game where we do need to kind of buy supplies and, you know?
There's a lot of travel.
Okay,
said-
so pay
you said-
attention to rations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
I noticed a lot of you guys have bags of holding. Should I have paid? Are we paying attention to how much weight I'm carrying, or do I
Yeah,
That is a
look that
thing.
up?
Yeah.
if you have low
I mean,
strength.
I have a. Did
I
everyone
have-
grab
I
a
have pretty
bag of
good
holding?
I did not get a bag.
I have a bag of holding, and you have a bag of holding.
I have a bag of holding.
The bags are listed in the handouts.
Yeah, I saw that.
I like how we're the new PCs, aka the NPCs.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
So on my character sheet, well, I don't know. I sent you a text with the two things, or a message. One of them being the shield of arrow catching.
Oh my
the
god,
weird-
if you can catch arrows, then maybe I can gather the arrows from your shield.
I thought about taking or yoinking one of the arrows that you shot at the creature. Because it's as long as the target, it doesn't say if it's an enemy. As long as the target's within 5 feet of me, I can redirect the arrow, the missile. But yeah, so the two things my two items were I was gonna try to use adamantine armor and then arrow catching shield. The weird thing with the arrow catching shield though is it gives +2 and then +2 to range. But it applies the +2 to range to my armor class as whole, even though it's only condition. Like, does that make sense?
You would get a +4 AC from wielding the shield.
But it's the +2. The second +2 only counts towards range.
Oh.
Or it's saying it would be +6.
I don't know
range.
why you want the shield. Because you become the target of the attack. So if Aja shoots something and you're next
You
to
can-
it,
No, it's you
get
can
hit by
use your reaction to become the target.
right? But what it? I'm just saying, if you're next to a creature and Aja shoots it, you would be able to use your reaction to get hit instead of the creature.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. If you want it,
I-
you can
I-
have it.
I mean, it wouldn't. It would be like mainly if someone tries to attack a teammate. You know, you
Just
can.
try to take my kills.
Yes, that's what I was gonna joke. Like that.
Stealing kills.
I-
That's my job.
But I never said anything about it while we were playing because it hadn't been approved. So that's the rare, and then the
So then
uncommon
instead of like my hit that was
killed it.
hitting the demon, you would have taken it.
I could have, yeah.
away.
I could have, yeah. Not that I would. It's just funny. But it's only a reaction, so it would be like my.
Man, you have too many reactions to keep track of.
I got too many things that could be reactions. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, the other thing is the adamantine armor, which just removes crits.
God, should I invest in like another alternative way of fighting? Because I'm
Why? No,
only
I'm not-
archery.
I'm not gonna troll you. I'm not gonna. It doesn't. It's not a fucking vacuum cleaner. It's not like every shot you take that's near me is just. That's not how it works.
Just half the shots you do.
Just half.
Yeah. It's only every time I have a reaction I could do it, but the target has to be within 5 feet of me. So
Like the target that I'm aiming for?
yeah, the target of the ranged attack must be within 5 feet of me.
So just
Doesn't-
don't ever help him.
Okay.
What? No. Why do you guys? How do you go from I have the ability to use my reaction to maybe if I choose to do this too?
Because that's what you
It's
said.
gonna happen. God damn, it's gonna happen every fucking time.
You said I'm gonna. I could have redirected
could've.
them. Yeah,
could've- well,
you have the
one of them.
potential to do so.
Yes.
That's
The
why
thought that-
half
thought
of her
that counts.
attacks.
It's the thought that counts.
It's so somebody keeps me in line.